Guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. The power that the demon god was releasing was an incredible power that would astonish everyone. Damn it, we're dead. The demon god hates divine beings. Millions of years ago we were able to seal it, but the 6 supreme gods gave their lives to achieve it. Oh, apparently I have to eliminate a few ants. Don't worry, Daishinken, I can't attack the beings of the kingdom at all. In order for Zeno-sama to free me, we had to make a blood deal. Does the blood deal of a king of everything even exist? I was not aware that Zeno-sama has enough power to perform such a feat. I don't care who the hell you are, but if you interfere with my revenge, I'll end your miserable life this very instant. Simple mortal, measure your words before addressing your superiors. You don't want me to end your pathetic life in seconds. Goku, having totally united with Kakarot, had a much colder personality, but in the same way, they made him angry much more easily. Goku at that moment would launch himself at a great speed against Demigra. However, Demigra had stopped his blow with only one hand, and with a strong kick he would send him flying all over the combat platform. Black, who was facing Beerus, would realize what had happened, leaving him out of combat quickly. To kill you would have to be a mercy on you. First we'll make you suffer, but now we must finish with that dam. He has an incredible power. Black at that moment at an incredible speed that even Daishinken would be difficult to follow, he launched himself at Demigra's attack. At that moment he'd create an energy sword. However, when Black's sword touched Demigra's aura, it was destroyed into 1,000 pieces. Is this a child's game? Do you really want to rule all the universes? The only thing we want is to finish with all the beings of the divine world. Even so, it would have been impossible, since the power of Zeno-sama in his form of combat is comparable to mine, and if he has trained, he must surpass me. Black would be surprised since he didn't know that the king of all possessed a combat form. In that instant, thousands of thoughts passed quickly through his mind. What the hell? Why didn't the other Zeno-sama use his combat mode? Demigra at that moment, without letting Black recover from the astonishment, at a great speed would begin to give him a few blows. However, from one moment to another, Goku would rush to Black's aid. Demigra, with the simple power of his eyes, had left him paralyzed. What do you think about the power of a demon god? This is my visual ability, Eye of Evil. Goku at that moment, in spite of being with Ultra Instinct, was not able to dodge hundreds of blows that Demigra had attacked him with. At that moment, Goku and Black would both fall to the ground, very badly wounded. Meanwhile, in another multiverse, a beautiful goddess was watching everything that happened. The little Zen has invoked one of the demon gods, but the power he possesses does not compare to what we have sealed. The power of those two subjects can serve us. We do value the beings of great power, but I'll observe a moment more. Goku at that moment would stand up furious since no one had humiliated him in this way, while Black had returned to his base state and was in terrible condition. I don't care if my body's destroyed by what I'm going to do, but I'll take it to the limit. Kaioken power! Enlarged 20 times! Goku's power would explode in a few seconds, launching himself against Demigra, but in the same way he was surprised to see how Demigra had dodged his blow despite having increased his speed in an incredible way. Goku at that moment would begin to give a rain of blows to Demigra, which only dodged without any effort. However, at that moment, Demigra would begin to attack in the same way, being able to give a few hits to Son Goku, cutting all his ki. That's right, his hits that Demigra was giving to Son Goku were hits with demonic power, which was able to stop the flow of energy for approximately 25 minutes. Being enough time to finish with any warrior, Goku at that moment would fall to the ground and return to his base state. That's right, Goku had been completely defeated. In spite of being sealed for millions of years, Demigra's power seems to have increased in an incredible way. By that time he didn't use his true power. That's all you could do. You're still mere mortals. Die! Demonic Celestial Iniquitator! A crimson red sphere was approaching towards both warriors who were unable to move a single finger. Damn it! It seems that even after training with the king, we haven't been able to do anything against this guy. At that moment, the whole place would freeze, as if someone had stopped time. There is no time, but I ask you, do you want revenge? Come and join our multiverse.
will take care of making you formidable warriors. I don't want to die without making that damned god suffer. I accept. I don't want to be left behind, so I also accept. I think this is perfect. Then at that moment of impact, we'll teleport, and so everyone will believe that they were reduced to simple atoms. At that moment, everything would return to normal, and the great energy that had impacted, creating a great explosion all over that place. 2 seconds before the attack impacted both subjects, Cirrus had quickly teleported them to her realm. Wow, my power has been so great that I didn't even leave a trace of those insects. Now that you're done with them, what do you plan to do? Don't worry, priest. I won't do anything that has to do with destroying universes. I just want to be the most powerful demon in existence. Demigra, you know what? If you start wrecking the 12 universes, I'll personally take care of you. I know, Zeno-sama, it's not necessary to repeat it. Demigra, at that moment, there would be a portal which, through this one, could observe a place similar to the underworld. Demigra, at that moment, would disappear, leaving all the others speechless. At that moment, Daishinken would approach Zeno-sama. My lord, what shall we do with all the angels and the 11 fallen gods? The tournament of power has been cancelled. Use the super dragon spheres to bring everyone back to life. Angel, god, warrior, what has happened is maximum effort. What do you mean by maximum alert, my lord? Son Goku and the guy named Black have been defeated, and from what I could tell, Demigra seems to be afraid of their power. And they also are made the blood deal of a king of everything. The blood deal of a king of all can be annulled. If the being with whom I made it surpasses my power, and Demigra's power is not very far from mine. Daishinken at that moment had been paralyzed, knowing that if Demigra passed his power of Zeno-sama, this time everyone would die, and there was nothing or no one was able to do to defeat him. So your idea is to bring to life all the warriors, gods, and angels, to increase their power, and to be able to help in the battle against the demon god Demigra. That's right, Daishinken. The battle against Demigra will be the most destructive battle this multiverse has ever seen. Understand, my lord. At this very moment, I'll summon the Great Dragon. Daishinken at that moment summons the Super Shenron. Tell me what I can fulfill as a wish, whichever one you want. Bring back to life all the beings that died since Goku and Black appeared in the Tournament of Power. That's a complicated wish, because among them are both of Zeno-sama's guardians, who have incredible power. But I can do it. At that moment, the dragon would raise the whole realm of nowhere, and the eyes would glow. That's right, at the instant, all the gods, angels, and guardians would come back to life. Great Zeno-sama, we thank you for reviving us. It seems to be all over, but why do I feel such a tense atmosphere? Daishinken at that moment started to explain everything that had happened with Son Goku until the arrival of the demon god, who was able to defeat both of them. And why does he have a worried look on his face, Daishinken-sama? Because the demon gods are natural enemies of the divine beings. Just like us, the demon god is increasing his power in order to defeat us. I understand what you are getting at, Father. You want all of us, our gods and warriors of each universe, to increase their power to be able to help in the battle against the demon god Demigra, or am I wrong? You're right, Whis. The power of the demon god Demigra, he made it clear to us that he's capable of wiping us out if he just thunders his fingers, so we must increase our powers. Meanwhile, Vegeta and Frieza were the most furious because, despite having trained for so long and taken their bodies to the limit, Son Goku had defeated them without any difficulty, even humiliating them in the worst way possible. Damn insect, I swear I'll overcome your power and even go to hell to finish you once and for all. I can't believe that guy with the name Black was able to defeat me, the most powerful god. But Son Goku's power is still unmatched. If the god Demigra defeated him easily, that guy must be a monster. Meanwhile, in the realm of Multiverse 2, Goku and Black were on the verge of death. At that moment, a great sphere of energy of the golden color began to heal them quickly. After only 3 minutes, they were both 100% healed. Now that you're completely healed, I want you to explain to me why you want to finish with all the divine beings of the multiverse of Zeno-sama. First of all, thank you very much for saving us. Now, of course, I'll explain to you.
Goku at that moment began to explain everything that had happened on planet Earth since he arrived, until the moment they faced Black and Zamasu in the future. Sirius at that moment would be very thoughtful, knowing that both subjects had been betrayed, especially Goku, who had given his life for all his loved ones. I understand. Then I will help you become much more powerful, but I have to inform you something. If you finish with the King of Everything, Zeno-sama, one of you must be the new King of Everything of Multiverse 4, because if a king dies and nobody takes his place, a megaversal catastrophe can occur.
I understand, but of that, then there's no problem. Both of us will be new kings of everything. We'll train the gods not to be scum, but they first must be punished severely.
In that case, let's start with the training beyond a king of the whole. At that moment, a being of a Saiyan race appeared that would appear in front of them.
I'll be the warrior you'll face for the first 6 months. When you're able to defeat me, you'll be able to access the next level.
For a Saiyan, you're too weak. You didn't even raise a little bit of ki. Goku and Black were again mortally wounded at the same moment, falling to the ground on the verge of death.
Don't look at my ki, since my power is in another dimension which you're still not able to reach.
Goku at that moment would access to Super Saiyan Blue, while Black to Super Saiyan Rose. However, at that moment, Goku would get out of control, expelling much more power. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.